Just a matter of days after China's nuclear envoy Woo Da-wei visited Washington to discuss North Korea's nuclear programs, the South Korean chief negotiator is now in the U.S. Capitol to seek ways to resume the six-party denuclearization talks. The South's envoy has stressed Seoul's leading role in the multilateral negotiations. Our Hwang Sung-hee has the details.
With South Korea's chief nuclear envoy Cho Tae-yong in Washington, discussions on the resumption of the stalled six-party denuclearization talks seem to be speeding up. During his 5-day stay, Cho will meet with his U.S. counterpart Glenn Davies and other National Security Council officials to seek ways to denuclearize the North.
We now share the view on the need for meaningful talks that will bring substantive progress in denuclearizing North Korea. South Korea and the U.S. will hold in-depth discussions on the issue.
Cho's trip follows a visit to Washington by Chinese nuclear negotiator Woo Da-wei, sparking speculation that efforts to restart the six-party talks are bearing fruit. Trilateral talks between the nuclear envoys of South Korea, the U.S., and Japan scheduled for Wednesday in Washington are also fueling such hopes. The three countries are expected to fine-tune their views on China's proposal for conditions for restarting the multilateral dialogue between the two Koreas, the U.S., China, Japan, and Russia that have been stalled since late 2008. But despite the recent flurry of diplomatic activity, the six nations' return to the negotiating table still seems far away. Both Seoul and Washington are sticking to their view that Pyongyang must first take concrete steps toward denuclearization to demonstrate its sincerity.
But there remain a number of steps that the North Koreans need to take, including abiding by their international obligations, by the 2005 joint statement, in order to have further discussion.
Upon wrapping up his stay in Washington, the South Korean nuclear negotiator will fly to Beijing to meet with his Chinese counterpart there. Hwang Sung-hee, Arirang News.